All right, welcome back to Three Peas in a Pod. I'm Erin.
I'm Josie.
And I'm Coco. Girls.
Hello.
Another week.
Happy
Another
birthday to us, you guys.
Well, first of all, it's timing because happy birthday to us, but also happy birthday to Erin. Our
So true.
Our little middle child is turning 28, and
I know.
wow,
I
just
feel old.
yeah, another year, another Erin, another P.
Another Tuesday.
Another Tuesday.
And in the end, it all comes back to another Tuesday.
It's so true.
But yeah, it is my birthday week. It is also the birthday week of the pod. And so me singing naturally, I feel like.
Yep.
But we are just going to talk about the podcast this episode and just like reminisce on this last year of the pod, but also we'll do updates too today.
Yeah.
So let's start with that. But that is like this episode. Hopefully it'll just be kind of fun to like look back at this past year and honestly maybe give some direction forward too. And we'll see what happens. We'll just yap.
Yes.
Classic P nature.
Well, what have you
yapping.
guys been up to this week? What are your updates? Any highlights?
Josie, we have to talk about the return of your Kindle.
Okay, yeah. So I'll go first.
Well, shout out. Okay, so first of all, do we want to give Dave a shout out now?
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, yeah.
Let's talk about this saga.
I need to give the story and then like, yeah.
They kind of knew though, right?
They knew
From
that you
the
left it,
last-
but they didn't know that she was communicating with Airbnb.
Yeah, they did because you were like, because she was like, I
right.
messaged, and then you were like, I have connections, and you were like, let's
and then
network.
It was like,
I think that's where we left off.
Yeah,
you
it was
guys
like, I'm
sidebarred
gonna
about it.
text you the name Dave and we'll sidebar. So
we did.
We did. So it got to the point with Airbnb, I was like messaging them and they said they would ship it, but then like they started to like literally ghost me. Like I had sent 3 messages and they did not respond. And at this point, like I had like paid for USPS to like come get the package at a specific time. And like that didn't happen. I don't know whose fault that was. It did not happen. And I had paid for it. And like, then I was like messaging them and I was like, hey, like it's been 2 weeks. Like, I don't understand like why this hasn't like gotten shipped out yet, whatever. I paid for everything, just ghosted me. So then today I was like, Coco, like, I need your friend, like SOS. I have been ghosted by the hotel, like, cause he had offered, or like you had messaged him last week and I was like, I don't want to make somebody do this. Like, I feel bad. And so that's when I resolved.
And like, if they don't have to, because you already started the process. So like for
so
what
I was like,
you
let me
knew,
just
you
see
were
it
like,
through.
let's just see what happens.
And then I got fully ghosted. So, I literally this morning texted Coco and I was like, help, like I'm being ghosted. Puts us in a group chat with her friend Dave. Seriously, what? Like 30 minutes later, he is on the scene of the crime.
Mm-hmm. It's funny. So when we had like a murder mystery party or something, he showed up as a journalist and he brought like a little notepad and stuff. Like, this is so up his alley. Dave, we love you so much. Download his mental health app, Vent. So yeah, he's one of my former kickball teammates. He moved back home to Miami. That's where he's from. And all of a sudden, he texted me over the weekend about something. I was texting you that was happening. And then as soon as I messaged in the group chat, he was like, I was wondering about this. Like, let me help. Like, da-da-da-da. So he just is down for the bit.
So
like
nice.
he's a homie.
And he just like fully committed and played into the whole thing.
Oh my gosh, you guys, he vlogged it. So the day this episode comes out, like I will post Dave's vlogs to the story. They are so funny.
Yeah.
And he received my package and has sent Pookie back to me. I'm getting my baby back. Like I'm getting my baby back.
Did he text you the confirmation or it just you're like?
Well, I have since I paid for the shipping label, like I have the confirmation.
Oh my
God,
like amazing.
Once they like scan it through or whatever, hopefully I'll get
Yeah, Dave did the step-by-step vlog. Like, it was really funny. I was like, oh God, he loves it.
I was
he
genuinely
loves
like laughing out loud. It made me laugh so much.
I know.
at
I was
work.
texting Erin. I texted like Cassie and Emily, who I went to Miami with, and I was like, you guys, look at this. Like, it's happening.
They were like, is he single? Like, this man will save your life. Like, he's a knight in shining armor. Dave, I don't know if you're single, but if you are, let us know and we'll get a Miami P to fall in love with you. Like, we love Dave.
Cassie's first text back after I'm like, I'm getting my Kindle back. She just goes, is he single? Question.
Like, I had the same thought, but I was like, I'm not gonna ask because I was like, he obviously lives in Miami, so this isn't meant to.
He's our knight in shining armor. Like he's back in the
seriously.
Midwest enough. We'll just coax him into moving back home. Dave's one of the best. We
If
love
he's
him.
creating an app, he can move anywhere.
100%. We love Miami as a family. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't set foot into Miami proper, but Miami Beach, I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge advocate. So love that for him. And love that for me. And thank you to Dave. And yeah, like Coco said, he has a mental health app out. It's called the Vent app. And I downloaded it today. And I'm just saying, if this, like, maybe instead of consulting ChatGPT in early December, I should have been consulting this app. So
yeah, it's
download
basically
it
like
if
an
you're interested.
anonymous like social media for like mental health issues. So like you can choose which ones you want to be in, and like there's different chat rooms of like work stress or whatever, or like just general anxiety, trauma, like all these different like areas of like things that just cause mental health issues. And basically like you go in as an anonymous whatever, and like you can resonate with people without it being something that you feel like it has your name on it. So for people who like don't have necessarily like the community that they feel safe with talking to, they can go there and do that. And so, yeah, definitely check it out. I've posted a few things, so I don't remember my tag. I'm like anonymous.
Yeah, no, don't say
Kitten
it,
Slayer or something.
No,
I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I have no
what?
idea. No, it's not that, but I'm not going to say who I am because I'm saying
no,
it's
I know
anonymous.
that's what I was going to say. I was like, I won't give mine away, but mine's cute. The like little tag they give you.
Go look.
But
see
yeah,
if you
so
can-
that's like the biggest highlight of my week and story time. Incredible news today.
seriously.
Coco knows the right people. Let me just say, Coco knows the right people.
Yeah.
Other than that, I had a good week. It was our friend Cassie. Like I said, it was her birthday this weekend.
Oh yeah.
So
What'd you
we
guys
did,
do?
We did brunch together, which was like super fun.
Was that a really cute, if you're in the Minneapolis area, French Hen Cafe?
Yeah.
And it was
St.
really
Paul.
good. It's in St. Paul. I thought of Ian because I was like, he probably lives, I don't know how close it was to his place, but like it's in St. Paul.
Oh, cool. Okay.
It was really cute though. I'd never been there, and it was kind of like, gave me like hole in the wall vibes of like, just, it was like small. Like it just had like a teeny little dining area, and like, it was just really cute.
It was
and the
super
food
cute.
was really good.
Yep. So fun. It was like a surprise for Cassie. So that was really fun. And then Saturday night I got drinks and apps with Ava and Emma, which was so fun. And we just like walked over to West End because Ava lives over near there. And it was the best. And then we ended up like dancing, and because we got like chips and salsa at Chi-Chi's, and then we went walked down the road to the Loop because it's obviously Harry Styles' new album. So we were like, what are the odds we can get the DJ to play like some Harry songs and just dance to a couple and then go home? So we're like trying so hard. He did not play anything, but in the midst, we had some, in the waiting, there were some good songs played. It was like us three dancing, just like goofballs. It was so funny. No Harry was played. We walked home. It was a great night. So I had a good week.
I love it.
Love. Do you want to go, Cokes?
Sure. Yeah. I finally got to do my Florida bit. It was a lot of fun. My sleep score, I'm so tired. I have so much sleep debt right now. Like just so much sleep debt.
Were y'all up late every night?
Yeah, like 2. Like it's not like crazy.
But also
crazy
combined
to
with
me.
like a drink or two, like your sleep score is gonna just die.
Like you have 1 drink and your sleep score is automatically down 20 points. So
no,
like
literally.
times that by 12 drinks and 3 cigarettes, and like, you know what I mean? Like, my sleep score is like in the negatives.
You're like, see ya.
No, we had so much fun. It was like my college roommates from senior year, Grace's friends from high school, and it was like immediately just vibe match. Everybody was all about it. It was so fun.
That's the best.
Yeah, and we did a beer Olympics on Friday, and basically like we got assigned teams. So it's like I was on teams like with one of my college roommates and then also 2 other girls. That it's just like a really easy way to get everybody to meet and whatever. And so that was super fun. Everybody's just so funny. Like, yeah, it was super funny. We all got like these roulette shirts. My shirt was "Call me the vet" because I'd be putting down dogs, and it was like a bunch of hot dogs on my shirt.
So funny.
Yeah, it was super good. There was some that I can't mention. Just
I feel like your original shirt, the OG t-shirt, would have fit right in.
Yeah. I'm a little bit peeved about it, but you know what?
It's okay.
Yeah,
It was whatever happened was meant to be.
Totally. So yeah, we did that, and we went and did karaoke probably for like 3 hours, and It was so fun. We were pretty much, there was like one other bachelorette group, but we were like mobbed to the front. So we were just, everybody had to turn up there. It was like serious karaoke. We shared some cigarettes on the way to the next bar. It was just like a perfect night out. And then we went and danced like crazy at this other place that had like a live, like heavy metal band, but then in between the DJ was bumping. So it was just like all around crazy night.
Fun.
Yeah. And then Saturday we did a boat day, and then Saturday night we stayed in and did like bridal games. And then Sunday we all made our way home. So yeah, I'm just like truly exhausted, but we had so much fun. Yeah.
That's so fun.
I love it.
Yeah. How about you?
Yeah, I had a really good week too. It was really busy. I had like a girls' night last week with my cousins, and we just made like homemade pizza and just vibed. So that was really fun. It was on like a school night. So I do love like a school night plan once in a while where it's like midweek breaks up the week.
Mm-hmm.
So that was fun. It was like the Trader Joe's crust and stuff. So like always just so good. And we like underestimated how much pizza we would eat. So we also like DoorDash Wingstop. So it was just kind of like one of those nights where it was just like, I don't know, it just was fun and like spontaneous. And so that was really fun. And then, yeah, Saturday, Cassie's brunch. That was so fun. And the food was so good. I've low-key had a lot of brunch recently. Like I feel like in Milwaukee we had brunch, and then I had brunch like another weekend after that with my aunts. And I keep eyeing like biscuits and gravy, but then I don't know. That's not my like normal thing. That's not my like go-to. So then I'll kind of be like, I'm going to play it safe and like get what I would normally get at like a brunch spot. And so finally at Cassie's, I full sent. I saw someone else like order biscuits and gravy, it was like biscuits and gravy, and they were like cheddar chive. And I was like, these
they looked
good.
fire.
And the hash browns were so good. So anyways, it really hit the spot. And yeah, Cassie was really surprised. So that was sweet. And we honestly, I don't think I had seen our friends since like January at our reading weekend. So it was good to just like see everyone. And then let's see. Oh, my dad and Trevor are getting a puppy. So I got to go and like we didn't really get to like pick it out because they were just like third for a girl and there was only 3 girls. So it was more just like you walk in and it's like, here's the one you're getting. But it was still really fun to just like figure out which one they're getting and like see them. And it was so sweet. Like I would like sit down and the puppies would just like crawl into your lap and just like sleep. It's like, our dogs are just not in like the puppy phase anymore. So I just forget so much work, but like, they're just so cute. And I was like holding it and you could just hear its little like squeaks and like puppy noises. And I was like, oh, I just like love them.
You guys gonna get a third?
Yeah, no. No. But I will probably be spending lots of time at their house once they have it. I think I'm gonna go like stay at least a night on the weekend. They get her like not this weekend, but like in 2 weeks. And so I think I'll go stay and just because I want to. Like I'm like, I just want to be around a little puppy.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then this week,
are you doing anything fun for your birthday?
Yeah, TBT. I don't know if I'd call it fun, but I might go get a new phone tomorrow on my birthday.
That's fun for me.
It is literally broken Coco. You don't even know like the whole saga unless maybe Josie filled you in. But like my phone has slowly been, well, we've all known it's a potato. Like so many jokes have been thrown my way about my potato phone. But this week the saga was like, I was texting Josie and she texted me something back and I did not get it. Like I just straight up did not get like 5 texts that she sent me. I think I sent you a message that was like, oh, I've been scrolling a lot or something. Cause
you asked me a question and we're like, yeah.
How was your day or
did
something?
you start reading? Yeah, I've been scrolling a lot this week too. And I responded and I was like, no, like all this stuff. And it was not just like normal text too. Like if you have seen my TikTok, I had like a mental breakdown this week because I found old pictures of myself and not like from like 8 years ago. And it's like when my acne was bad and like, it just like, I found this one photo and it literally brought me to tears. I started sobbing because I was literally like, it was so funny. Like when you're so unreasonably like upset about something that is just like, I'm like definitely on my period, you know, like it was like exhibit A, like, and that doesn't happen to me a lot, but like, oh my God, it was crazy. So like my roommate Emily started recording me and I'm texting Erin the video and I'm like, I just had a mental breakdown because I used to be so ugly. This girl never responds to me.
I just didn't respond
because she didn't get the text.
Not get these texts.
So just to preface, like it wasn't just like a normal like, yeah, I've been back to reading, and like she didn't respond.
Yeah,
but,
like
yeah,
it's
it was
like,
like
no,
she's
this is
waiting
funny
for a
and like
response from me.
Yeah.
And so I just like did not reply. And then I think the next day I was like, oh my gosh, work, like blah, blah, like just something like so random. And Josie was like, I think you did the respond, but then give it an honorable like 2 hours. And then she's like, so did you get my text from last night? And I was like, no. I was like, I got 0 of them. And then like she was trying to send me them again and they're not coming through. And then the same thing happened today. Coco's like texting in the group chat and you're like up arrowing a message and you're like, so any ideas? It was like for the podcast.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what did I miss? Like, I'm like, I straight up did not get any messages from you. So I'm just not getting messages. So I think tomorrow on my birthday, maybe I should just like go get a new phone.
I love it.
But I don't feel like that's like fun to go do on my birthday, but I think it needs to be done. And like,
you're going to enjoy it and you're going to be like, whoa,
I know,
this is
it's
what
actually
civilization
like
looks like.
Yeah.
It's like the after effect will be good, but you know, like the actual going to Verizon, like sitting in a store. So that's like where I'm like, do I want to spend my birthday doing that? I don't know. We'll see. And then I also might go to the Block and get, they have like malt and then they put like a really big sparkly like firework candle thing in it. And I was like, honestly, maybe I want some ice cream from there. Like, and I love their mac and cheese. So maybe we'll go there for dinner or something. Nice. It's kind of, Tyler's just sort of like, tell me what you want to do. Like whatever you want to do for your birthday night, like we'll do it. And then on Friday, we're going to dinner with like just our college little friend group out to Red Rabbit.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I want that goat cheese pasta. I can't wait. And then we're going to go back to Josie and Emily's to have like drinks and like dessert, I think, and just like chill for the rest of the night. So yeah, that'll be fun. And I love like I feel like that's my perfect birthday like night is just like a dinner, but then like ending it somewhere cozy and like with friends. So
did your first marriage get you anything for?
Yes.
Tyler's slacking. Oh
my gosh.
I texted him today and I was like, hey, are you home today? And he was like, not until later. And I was like, okay. And he was like, why? And I was like, well, I'm just sending our wife flowers for her birthday. And he was like, oh, okay, I'll be back around later. And I was like, it's okay, like whatever. But I was like, yeah, our wife. For those who don't know, Erin and I were married on Facebook for like 11 years.
A long time. Yeah, I feel like it was finally like maybe I got into like a high school relationship. And
no, you changed it literally when you married Tyler.
Oh, like really?
No, like we were married for like.
Yes, it was when we started dating, and I was like, okay, we've been dating for a year. Like, I think I'm gonna put like in a relationship with Tyler Weir instead of in a relationship with Colleen Maroc.
My cousins from the South were like, they saw that like when we first did it, and they're like, "What the heck are you doing?" Like, they're like, "I didn't know da da da," and I was like, "Shut up!" Like literally, shut up.
You're like, she's just my wife. Like, I don't need to explain to you. No, yeah, Coco got me like a really pretty bouquet of flowers that came today. Yeah, I'll send you
after.
We'll show you after. Yeah. But yeah,
I was trying really to show up. I was trying to show up Ty and be like, someone loves their wife.
It's actually funny because he got home tonight and I was like, Coco got me flowers, and he was like, oh, that's so nice, and I'm like, so he knew about it. Like he just acts surprised.
So classic, honestly.
Ty.
Like goofy voice, but yeah, so that was a nice surprise because my doorbell rang twice today, and I
had the feeling because they like.
I didn't see what it was though.
Oh, okay, great. Because I
like
had
it
the
just
feeling
like rang.
They texted me. They're like, "We're going on the way," and then I knew you had the ring thing, and I was like, "Oh shoot, I hope she doesn't see it." Like,
oh no! And
then I asked them to text me a photo that it was like delivered because I wanted to see if it was like wrapped or not. Like that's what because it was Anyway, it was a whole ordeal. Yeah,
but it was cute. Yeah, no, I actually did like look at the camera, but we don't like pay the subscription to have the like recorded ring. We just have like the live ring. So when I looked, like nobody was there anymore, but it did because it rang like twice, and I was like, I don't think I ordered anything. And like, what Amazon guys like ringing my door? Like usually they just leave.
No, I literally texted. I go, nobody's home. Just leave it on the ground. Like I literally said that, and they're like, okay. And then they ring your doorbell twice.
Yeah, that's so fair.
That's funny. But so that was like a really fun surprise.
That's funny. Yeah. I'm glad you got them. I just thought of another thing. I bought a Brim coffee
Oh, I've heard of this
Brim
brand.
espresso machine.
Yeah. How's it going?
Do you like it?
I haven't done anything yet because I got it Sunday and that's when I got back from the batch. And then like yesterday I got up super early to go to an eye appointment. Oh my God. That was funny too. When I had when I got my eyes dilated and I literally couldn't see it and my phone messages were like, I had to do like the biggest text like on my phone. It was so embarrassing.
That's
like
so funny.
I was literally doing this and I had to like hold it so far away because like the dilation
That's crazy.
Nearsighted, you can't see anything.
That is insane.
It was like I drove to work and I should have had my sunglasses that they gave me on. Like they kind of are like chic, but I forgot them and I just was like, I'm running like whatever. And I literally like the whole way was driving like this, like
Oh my God.
because the light was hurting so bad. I literally was like,
no.
Anyway, so I haven't had a chance.
Where were they? Where did you put your sunglasses?
I left them like on the thing and I was like, I was already downstairs and I was like, I'm not, whatever.
Whatever.
But so I haven't had a chance to do the brim yet, but I also after this I'm gonna go get like whole milk and some beans.
Go get like
stuff.
Collectivo beans.
I
or
do
something.
not like Collectivo at all.
Oh really?
No.
That's
like
sad.
That's my like Wisconsin hot take. Everybody's like, oh, let's go like Collectivo. I just feel like it tastes like feet. And that's
crazy. They're not that's not our favorite ones. We order Dogwood regularly.
Yeah.
But
there's like a Stone Creek Cafe
ones.
that's like or that's like a one around here. So I'll probably go get that.
Nice.
So yeah, I bought it for like $60. Normally it's like $400. I bought it for $60 from Sarah because she got it on Facebook Marketplace for $60. So
for $60,
she's just,
and she just doesn't use it.
Yeah, she's like, I don't use it enough, and also she goes to work at like 6:30, 7 a.m. So like, there's no time for her.
What these machines like look like? Like I can't.
It looks similar to a Breville. It's a tiny little thing.
They're all, like so similar.
I gotta get like because when you pull your shot, do you just do it right into the mug?
I do it into an espresso thing.
Like a cute little like carafe thing.
Yes.
Yeah, this one doesn't have it, so I'm like,
well, you can get it. Aaron's is off of
Amazon. Yeah, I'll send you a link.
So
mine's like $6 off Amazon or something.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I wanted to get.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
so,
this is nice.
I'm joining the not in Breville but espresso gang.
No, but still, you'll be slaying your lattes.
Can't wait.
I know. I can't wait
at home. I can't wait to hear about it.
So yeah.
Okay.
Love.
Well, any other updates before we like dive into our epi?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Love. We're all having good weeks. I love that for us.
I do as well.
Okay, well, where should we start? Like, it's been 1 year, I think, almost to the day that this will come out.
Yeah, this is coming out March 17th and March 18th is when we publish our first episode.
That's so insane.
Yeah.
So literally 1 year ago, we started the pod and it has been like a journey, I feel like, and just like so fun.
Yeah.
Do you guys have thoughts on it?
I feel like it's so crazy because we were like, oh, well, let's at least like try and do it for a year, you know? Like, and I can't believe it's been a year. Like it's just
it goes. Granted,
wild.
we did take August off, and then we took the month of October,
Yeah, of course. We took our
off.
PTO. We took our PTO.
But still.
But no, yeah.
We were still trying to put content and be on there when we took our little breaks too. So
right.
Yeah.
No, it's just been like fun, and it's fun that I feel like now it just feels like a normal just like this is just
we have a
we
system.
Do. Like it's like we have
right, and it's like a normal part of our weeks now. Like it feels weird on the weeks where we don't record. It's kind of like, oh, like why aren't we recording?
Right. Our first episode is so funny to me because like it's just I was so scared. Like I had the mic in my hand and I was like, what do I do? But it was like we didn't plan anything, which I mean, still to this day, like we barely, you know. Well, we won't let them into our secret. But no. And somehow, we just like yapped for the whole time. It felt so fun and like so natural. And I feel like that's just like continued on. And then we pranked Coco, of course. So that was really good.
Yeah, my mom, like, we hadn't talked all week because she was in Florida or like basically, and she was like, oh my God, I was cracking up at the CD, like at the CD. And I forgot that happened in like the first episode. Like that's been, it's not like a new thing. Like if you've been with us, like, you know, that
it's like an
D's
OG
Nuts,
joke.
Yeah. D's Nuts is a part of our, like, it's a part of our media style guide. Like that's what we have to do.
It's been with us since the beginning.
Yeah.
And, we also, our pop culture that week was Love is Blind because it was Minneapolis.
It was Minneapolis Love is Blind.
Oh my God, funny.
Isn't that funny?
It is funny.
That's just like, yeah, I feel like because we shot that at the same time we did the trailer, right?
Yeah, and then the trailer, which
I remember I couldn't say my lines.
Yeah.
I had to switch lines with you guys because I was like, it's too much. Like I literally couldn't do it. I was like the Perkins commercial where I was like crispy buttery flake. Like I like literally was that old geezer being like buttery apple crisp, and you're like, say the line. Yeah.
I wonder if we have like outtakes from that. We've thought about like recording like a year 2 trailer or something like that. Cause that's what, and then we published our like first episode, or no, we published the
trailer before anything, and it took off
on TikTok, which was so wild. Like we had like brands reaching out to us. We hadn't even published an episode yet. And I was like,
we had like content creators commenting, like influencers commenting, and we were like jackpot hit. We can quit our jobs soon. And then the next clip was like 15 views, and we're like, oh.
Like our actual content was such a letdown.
Back to reality. I know. In the beginning, I think we really were like, was this not what people were expecting it to be? Like, yeah, but it's also just like such clickbait. And then it's like, I think it's what we've learned. It is really hard to get like the transfer from like a TikTok video out to like a YouTube video. Mm-hmm. So that's hard too. But it was just like
so funny.
It was just such an exciting start.
Oh no,
though.
it was like we were texting. We're like, we're at 60,000 views now.
We're now at 70.
Commented. Yeah, no, like literally. Oh, this influencer commented, and I was like, oh, like. This is it. Like we have made it. And
I remember I told Charlie that we got that. We're like, yeah, 40,000 today, like whatever. And he was like, oh, so you're leaving? And I was like, yeah, bye. like whatever. And then the next week it was like our first actual clip was like 70 views, and I'm like,
brought back to reality.
And I was like, hey guys, like where'd you go?
Yeah. I know.
No, but we've been so grateful. I feel like just from the beginning, like having people that like haven't, like obviously, you know, like our parents watch, but we with people that like we don't know that have like found us, whether it's like through TikTok or through like a friend or something like that. It's been so cool to have people like message us and create like a little community, and it's been awesome.
Yeah. Well, and I feel like there's a lot of people that have just randomly found us, and then you guys have stuck with us, which is really sweet.
It's
like
so
you
sweet.
haven't given up on us. So
which is just funny because like there's times where I'll listen back to that episode and I'll hear my own voice and I'm like, God, how does anybody listen to this? Like literally. So I'm like, thanks for listening. Because wow. Like, yeah, there's so many things that I look back and I'm like, I almost cringe to go look back at our first episode because I can imagine it's like, I can just imagine how like untrained we were. Cause we like obviously all talk, but that's the other thing too. That
we obviously all talk,
but like learning how to do virtual, and also like we are all just like naturally like any friend's conversation, like we're cutting each other off but adding on and stuff, and I'm like, oh, on a podcast it's so obvious, like that's all I think about. Like and then I remember the second episode, I hated how much I cut you guys off, so I was like silent. Oh my gosh. Do you remember that? And you guys were like, are you okay?
Oh my gosh.
We were like, you need to talk.
It was so funny. Yeah, I think me and Aaron kind of, but we would see you over there, like, you know, I'd be like yeah.
It's like we could tell you had a thought and we're just like not saying it.
No, and then after, so like immediately after hanging up or immediately after turning everything off, I go and I was like, yeah, like I purposely was trying not to cut you guys off, and you guys were like, you were so weird.
Yeah, we were like, cut us off. Stop doing that.
That was so funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then our literal second episode out was Coco's massage story, which was like pretty iconic and still like one of our like better performing clips on TikTok to this day.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my gosh, which is so funny.
I'm getting a massage this weekend. So, but my mom's paying for it and it's at a nice place. So
you're not going to get straddled.
I doubt I'll get straddled. I doubt I'll be covered by one. Like I'm remembering like the towel. It was like a gym towel, like a small white gym towel. Like it didn't cover anybody with like a normal American body, like at all. So yeah, I'll report back the difference of like this to like my class pass massage.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And then ClassPass like reached out and we're like, we're so sorry.
Oh yeah, they DM'd us. I don't know if people knew that, but they like DM'd us or something, and they were like, "We're so sorry for your experience."
Yeah.
And you were like,
and then they were like, can you please let us? We checked your account. Which is crazy that they could do that without me giving any information. They're like, we checked your account and we got that like establishment banned from ClassPass. And I was like, oh my God, I just put mom and pop under. And then, but then also I like wagered and I was like, can I also get the credits back? And they gave me cause like massages on there are like 28 credits. It's like a month's worth of credits. So then I was rolling in ClassPass credits for like a couple of months because like the rollover was hilarious. So
that's so funny.
Yeah. So silly.
I was scrolling through our videos today too, just to like look at what was most popular. And I think it is just like kind of funny, but it also is like so fun that we do pop culture because I feel like just reading the titles, it's like, oh my gosh, I forgot that this happened, or like this was such a big headline. So that's kind of like funny to look back. But I think it would be funny, like our best performing video is our 2026 pop culture plus life predictions, like whatever. And I think that would be funny to recap like 6 months into the year and like listen to ourselves and be like, what did we have right and what were we like very wrong on?
Yeah. Alex Earl, Tom Brady. I'm gonna take it back.
I said Noah Khan's getting a Grammy this year.
Yeah, and we also said Harry and Noah are putting, like, we have a lot of things that have come out.
I know, we had a lot of things right, and then I was like, I haven't listened to that episode back, but like we have a lot of things that were like not right either. So and then it was like Christmas traditions, like that's so wholesome. Like that was our second best performing.
Oh, that was
like
so
YouTube,
fun.
like YouTube episode.
Our YouTube episode, and then like most iconic road trip stories is our third best.
Yeah, they're all in person,
and it's so true. So everybody like be commenting on everything, telling Coco to come home.
Well, also our feet.
And also our feet. The road trip one, I think, was my favorite to record. Like,
well, it was just so
funny and fun. Like,
and also we talked about the Coldplay cheating scandal in that episode, and that was
a big
like,
episode. Yeah,
that was like a time. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was so funny. The Coldplay, like, and reading the tweets I remember in that episode, just like sent me.
Well, also the other thing about like, I mean, we talk about this all the time. Like when we are sad or anything, like we go and look at our old vlogs to like feel something. So it's no surprise to me that like we absolutely like love that episode. It was so fun. Ty wasn't in that one?
No.
Ty's episode was fun to record too. I did love having Ty on.
Yeah, that was fun.
We should do that again.
Yeah.
A part two.
But we would have to come in like with specific questions because I feel like we got the whole rundown of who he is. So we would have to do like Tyler
come on
Q&A
for like a
something.
topic. I feel
for
like a topic.
Yeah, that was fun. I mean, I feel like all the in-person ones are funny. Like your Diva Cup story is so funny. Like that.
True.
Like it's been like really fun. We've enjoyed it, certainly like doing it and figuring out like the in-person stuff. It like doesn't really feel. I mean, we're honestly so blessed that we have the three of us that can all like do things to make it work. Like if it was like a whole one-sided thing, like. We talked about it with Ollie. Like she does everything for her show. Right. And like, she's said multiple times to me on a separate occasion, like, oh my gosh, like, it's so nice that you guys have like Erin does the pre-pro, like Josie does the actual podcast and I do the clips, like separating that. It hasn't been a crazy lift.
Yep.
So yeah, that's been super fun.
Yeah. And I think like too, what's cool, and hopefully people as an audience feel this way, but like we've really come on here and had like such funny times where we're like laughing, but we've also had episodes where we're just straight up crying. And like, I feel like that's just us in real life too. Like, I feel like just recently, like a couple weeks ago or something, after one of the episodes, Josie and I were like making tacos, and then all of a sudden like my mom came up and I was just like crying in the kitchen. And like that has happened on our episodes too, where like all of a sudden you're just like tearing up or like whatever. And I feel like that's like truly us in real life too. And like our interactions together. And so I hope that people feel a part of that and can like feel that through the screen of like, this is the true like Coco, Erin, Josie like friendship dynamic. And like we are either hysterically laughing or we're like having menti bees, or
there's no in between. We're completely bipolar.
But it's been fun to just like document all of those times too. And like, even though sometimes we've been sad, it's like, I'm like, y'all are just part like of life, going through the life things with us. So
no, it really has been, I feel like a wild like year to start something like this too. And like, just like the highs and lows, and just like it's so fun to like look back on all of the like fun things that we've done together this year, or like things that we've done separately that like we're able to like talk about, you know, like different trips that we've gone on or different accomplishments. And then it's like also like walking through like one of the hardest things I feel like that, you know, any of us have had to. So it's just like a crazy, yeah, I guess it really is just like an example of life. Like just
this
like
certainly is not a highlight reel. Like this is very like you're getting all aspects of it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah.
What are your guys' favorite episodes that we did or recorded or had the most fun in?
I think mine might have been the road trip one too, just because like I will talk about the road trips all day long, like any day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I loved also, I can't remember what it was about, but the one we recorded like in your mom's living room, Coco, like on the couch, and like
that
it
was
summary.
predictions. Wasn't it?
That
No,
was
no.
travel tips, like earlier when I was in like the yellow dress.
Oh, in her living room upstairs. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
loved that, like the look and feel.
Oh, your
like,
6,000 tons of rock or sick. Like,
Yes.
Oh,
Oh my
yes.
gosh. Yes.
Yeah.
Because that was like, also it was just like summer, and it was like, I just like the vibe of that one.
Yep.
mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of others. Maybe like our very first one too, honestly. Like Coco's
Yeah.
apartment is just like the perfect wall for it. And like it was just so fun to like see it come to life that day. Like I don't think I'll ever forget recording our very first one and being like,
No, I agree.
like
what
I
are
don't
we
even
doing?
really
Yeah.
remember what, I guess we just talked about who we were and like what we wanted the podcast to be like and stuff. But it was just like so fun. I remember we were like so giddy to have like the camera on, and we were like, oh my gosh, it like looks good. And like
Yeah.
so proud that we had just like figured it out. I think that one was just so fun just for those reasons. So, and it was
Yeah.
like your apartment's just so like cute and charming, and it was like we had Ty there. Like it was like truly our first like production with like
Yeah.
everyone there. It was
Yeah.
just
It was
so, and
super
Tyler was
fun.
like sitting behind the camera just drinking coffee, and I remember he was like laughing at us while we were like talking, so we we're just like being funny.
And we like got coffee before. Like it was
it was just
as heck.
fun.
It was fun. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember what we talked about topic. Oh, Costco haul is what we did when we were here, and I yelled at you about
Yeah.
chicken
Oh,
chunks.
yes.
Yeah, that was so funny.
That was another one. I certainly do love when we're in person, like the Christmas tradition ones at your place, Josie. Like that was really sweet and cozy. Like that certainly gives the vibe that we're trying to emulate when we're virtual. But yeah, I did love when we were shooting the Costco one, like I had to have Hank out in the main living room because it was so hot that like the AC was in mine.
Yeah.
And we were doing Costco haul and we were like sweating. It was such a hot day, and I don't have AC in my apartment, so I have to do window units. So yeah, and if I do too many window units, I'll blow a fuse in my apartment. So yeah, like it was fun doing that one. And it's just funny, like we always joke like, oh, what are we going to talk about? Like even today when we were like, what do we do for our birthday like thing or whatever? We were like, oh, we'll just yap and we'll figure it out, which is just so true. Cause it's like, there's so many times where like, yeah, Am I the Asshole had like specific prompts, but we're like, there's so many times where we'll just come in and riff it. And like, that's just how we are.
How we are. Yeah.
I think a way we could do birthday is like the birthday questions of like, what have you been proudest of this year, last year, and what are you looking forward to? So we kind of just did like the thing I'm proudest of is Riley Green interacting with our content.
Yeah. 100%.
Like, forgot about that.
True.
No, but like, I think it's been fun. We've figured out a really good rhythm, and like, truly it does not feel like a crazy lift. Like,
yeah.
It you know what I mean? Like there's times where we're figuring out file transfer and I have leaky Wi-Fi and whatever the heck. But like, but for the most part, like it's really not that
Yeah.
much
It runs
of a lift.
pretty smooth. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's perfect.
that's where I just feel like you don't work a day in your life if you love what you do, or like it doesn't
Yeah.
feel, you know what I mean? Like it just is, it feels right because it's not such a pressure, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I completely agree.
I think I'm most proud of, maybe honestly, just like the fact that we just like did it and just started it. And like, we also just like our communication around it. Like it is like, I feel like this could be a really hard situation. Like Coco saying to either just like, if we only had one of us or something that knew how to do everything, but also like on the flip side, having 3 people could also be like a really confusing situation. But I feel like we really haven't run into any like major hiccups where we're all like like, I don't know. I just feel like with 3 different people, you could run into like trouble there.
Right.
And it's like, it's been
and we've
fun.
certainly had our like things where we're like, oh, let's do this week, or let's not
or
talk
like,
about
I'd rather
XYZ.
talk about this or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but it's like nothing like major where we're all like, I don't know. I just feel like you hear of like podcast breakups or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know, guys, we made it a year and like, we're all still having fun with it. And that's really like a big accomplishment
Ain't
too.
no call her daddy situation happening here.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I think it was Call Her Daddy. But also the one last thing that I'm proud of, I think, is like our growth, because it's like, it's like kind of can be discouraging. Like some episodes will get like not very many views, or like, I don't know, we've had hate comments telling us we're like ugly and that we need to like eat less. And like, shout out to those men. But like just really rude comments. And it's like not enough. We're not like getting so much hate that it's like overbearing, but I'm like, I don't know. I feel like that combined with like an episode that maybe doesn't perform well, like you could get really in your head, but we've just like kept go. We're just like, well,
well,
let's
also
keep going.
like this is a fun product of like we get to do it as a part of our friendship, like
of our friendship.
It's not like do or die. This needs to do well. Like,
oh no,
you know what I mean? Like obviously we want it to do well, but it's been a fun thing that we get to do.
But we've also had really like slow and steady growth, and like I feel like that's even just an accomplishment too, to like still be like hopefully landing on the ears of more people, and just like that's been really cool too. So
I think, I would echo all of that. Like I did my grad school capstone on the podcast, which I feel really proud of. And like that I got to take that experience of grad school and like use all of my skills for something that I like really love and like am passionate about. And that was really, really cool this past year. And like how that lined up, like we started it in March and I graduated in May. It was like perfect
just
timing.
Thinking too, like how weird it is that you were in grad school when this first started. Like it feels, that feels like ages ago to me that you were like in grad school.
Oh my gosh.
But it hasn't even been a year since you graduated.
This year, has been a wild ride. Like so many things have happened. Like I truly, So it's just been like, I feel really proud about that. And then one of the birthday questions too is just like what you've learned in the past year. And I feel like I have learned how to like edit a full podcast. Like I've like edited before, but Coco taught me how to like do the different like voices and how to piece it all together.
Yeah.
That's been so fun for me to like learn just like a new skill.
I feel like we've all learned new skills.
Yes. Which I'm like, I love stretching.
Like you guys know how to set
way.
up the camera. Like,
so true.
You know
we can do like
it's
a whole
Like,
podcast.
it doesn't feel like a lot because like I remember like the first time I was learning, but then it's like you're capable. Like that's a fun thing to feel.
Now
like,
it's like we don't even like. We used to set up for like an hour before, and it felt like, or 45 minutes before, and now it's like, no. Tonight Tyler got home with all his equipment at like 5:45, and we were just like, quick set it up and like 15 minutes or something. So that's wild. Yeah. And with that, like, I feel like I think a lot about like, I feel like I knew nothing about like Spotify, YouTube, whatever. And now it's like, I know how to like get on there and like, like put, the description in, or just even like looking at analytics. Like I'm like doing more than I thought I would. Like, I just like being somebody who's completely not in that world at all. Like I'm like, oh, I like know how to read analytics now, or like understand downloads better or whatever. So it is wild the things we've learned this last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm proud that our podcast like openly is just like, we're a Christian podcast. Like we are girls of faith. And like, I think it's so, I was listening back to the testimony episode because it just came out today. And, just like always like just thinking about like my history with faith and stuff. And I was talking to my mom and I was like, hey, thanks for always like growing up. We always like prayed before school and prayed together and stuff. And so that just made me like, I don't know. I just feel like that's a cool, they taught me the skills to like do that. And so now it doesn't scare me. And like, I think we're practicing the skills now of just being bold of like literally doing it on our podcast.
Right.
And like, now there's no, I don't know. I just feel like now that it's out there in the ether and that's like our brand is like, we do this and we talk about praises every week and we're practicing gratitude and like it's centered on like Jesus. Like, I don't know. I just think that that's not, it's not like you have to come and you have to listen to a sermon. We're certainly not theologians, but it's just an honest, like we're Christians and we're trying. And I just feel like that's a really cool thing that we should be, I guess proud is the wrong thing because pride's a sin, but like, that's just something that, I don't know. That's a really cool thing that I'm glad we've done.
I agree. And I think too, for me as like a believer, when I'm trying to consume content, I've always wanted like this happy medium between like, I want to listen to people that like believe the same things as me, or I can relate to, or I can see myself in, but also like, I don't want to, listen to like a sermon, quote unquote, podcast all the time. Like I love those and that's great. But like for like a girly swirly walk when the sun's out, like maybe I just want to like laugh a little bit, but also like be encouraged. And like, I just pray and hope that that is what this provides people, is like a space where it's like, like encouraging and you feel built up no matter what you believe, but like, especially if you're a believer and a Christian too, that like you can like relate in that way, but also that like, we just don't take ourselves too seriously. And like, we're honest about mistakes that we make and like things that we do and like, or have done, and also like laugh and like have fun and like, just like, I just appreciate that about us too. So I love that point.
Yeah. I also think it's been, I think like learning stuff, I'm learning like I'm learning that I can be creative, like having a job that works for someone else, like learning how much different it feels when you're the person that you're editing. Like that is something that I've learned. And also just like, I think obviously we're not like an LLC or a business, but like operating as such, like, I'm learning a lot of like, okay, there's give and take. And like, if someone's feeling this way about it, we're going to follow that arrow. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of, and like, not like, I think at work, because I'm pretty like get it done. And like, I'll handle stuff. And if it's not working that way, I'll just do it myself. It's been really nice to practice like divvying up the tasks and like working as a team so much so that we're like sharing in that way. So that's been a fun thing. Like I've enjoyed, and truly like, it's been relatively compared to like other things that creative ventures I've done. Like this is such a joy to do, you know?
Yeah, it really is. I love it.
Yeah. Well, look at that. Okay. Like we're yapping, like for real. Any other thoughts on like the year? Or I guess we should do, what are we looking for in the year ahead? Like what do we want
to wrap this conversation up? Yeah.
I mean, I think probably speak
World
for all
tour.
of us. Yeah.
Quit our day jobs.
1,000%.
Yes,
1,000%.
Monetized.
Yes. No, I think just, reaching more Peapotters is the goal. Like hanging with more of y'all and having a bigger group chat. Like,
so true. I think that, and then I'm looking forward to more guests on. We have one coming up in a couple weeks that like I'm very excited just to like have. I think it will be just an interesting conversation, and hopefully more. I feel like the feedback we've gotten from when we've done a couple guests, or people are like more guests, and I think that will never be like the formal layout of our podcast, just because it is like our friendship and like welcome to the group chat. But like I also think we welcome people to the group chat, and like we have them on here, and we want to talk about the things that they're like either like researching or that they're experiencing, so that we can like learn and share out with you guys too. So I'm excited for more people to come on.
Yep.
Totally. Yeah. I feel like, I don't know. I think you guys kind of took it. Like, obviously I'm looking forward to us continuing to grow. Like I have thoughts in my head of like how far I want us to take YouTube and all those things. So I'm looking forward to that. But, I'm just excited for another year of it, and who knows what will be a year from now.
It'll be crazy a year from now, I was going to say, to like look back and like see even more life that we've done.
Yeah. Right.
And like the topics we've decided to talk about. Cause to some degree, like I feel like our topics are sort of like life led too. Like, and it depends like if we're ready to, there's like definitely topics that I think we'll touch on someday, but like where we're all like, nah, that one's a little too close to home right now. Or like, this is too vulnerable at this point. Like, but so I think there will be like more to come that we have to share on too. And we kind of like decide based on like what is going on in our lives and what's relevant as to like what we talk about. So
totally.
I'm excited for that, to see like a year from now, what else we are like talking about. So,
that'll be cool.
Well, happy birthday to 3 Ps and a pod. Seriously.
Yeah. We deserve to like eat a cake tonight for that.
Yes, seriously.
Have some
what
dessert.
Do I have?
Yeah. I know. I'm like, I got ice cream sandwiches. I think. Maybe.
But yeah, so let's get into pop culture, because we didn't get to last week and we have a lot of stuff to catch up on.
Let's start with
Kiss All the Time Disco occasionally.
Yeah.
What did you say, Coco?
Mr. Styles.
Okay, yeah, I was like, I think that's what we're all thinking. But yeah, let's talk about Harry's album. Did you get the chance to listen to it, Coco? Like,
Yeah,
I feel
I
like you had.
didn't. So I didn't on the weekend, but then I did it. I did listen to it twice on my flight home, like all the way through twice.
Yep. That's a perfect place to have a first album listen.
Literally, I listened to our podcast for a review, and then I did album.
Yep.
Harry Styles, your beautiful angelic voice have graced my ears again, and like I missed him so
It's been too long.
much. It's like it's so much fun. I told you guys about how my friend, her brother-in-law, is like a producer for Harry, right?
Yes.
So I like was looking at the credits and he's on there, and I'm like, this is
It's so cool.
insane. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, you're like, must be cool to be you.
Yeah, my friend texted me. She's like, I didn't know he was on it until it came out, and I looked for the credits. Anyway, I was like listening, and I was like, I think that's his work. Like, this is so good. But
Yeah.
I love it. There's not a single skip on the album. Like, I really, truly,
Yeah.
I would say, yeah. I mean, Fine Line, I think, is still number one for me currently, but this might tie Harry's House. Like,
Oh my gosh. I loved Harry's House. So I wasn't even expecting an album to like top it. Like that was not my expectation for this. There is something about this album that is like healing something in me. Like just the pop beats. The song American Girl is like, or American Girls
I
is like,
knew you'd like that one. I don't know
it's
why.
so good.
It just feels very like
It's my
Josie to
favorite
me.
so far.
Yeah, it's really good.
people are saying it like gives One Direction vibes.
Yes.
And like,
That could be why.
and I'm like, oh, so
Maybe
true.
it's
Like
healing
it feels
because it's like bringing back to like the OG vibes days. I don't know.
It's so fun. I love being an American girl listening to it. Like, God bless America. Happy 4th of July. Like, I'm so patriotic.
He
Harry
forgets
Styles
that we got independence from him. Like, he doesn't even
true.
realize.
No, I'm like, okay, Harry Styles wrote a song about me. I think also, Coco, I don't know if you feel this way, but there's something about the fact that it's such like a poppy dance album and the fact that we're seeing it live. Like I just am envisioning myself in Madison Square Garden, like listening to Dance No More, or like in Ready, Steady, Go, where it's like the
Ready,
like,
steady, go. Ready, steady, go.
and it's like, I'm like, we are gonna go nuts. Like I think the fact that I'm seeing it live is giving me like a new appreciation. And then some of the like lyrics are also like a couple like deep cuts. I will not lie, but like also so relatable. The song Season 2 Weight Loss like is so good. And I think it's just so funny. Like he said that he titled it Season 2 Weight Loss because he's like, you know, after a show blows up, like the first season of a show blows up and then all the characters come back for season 2 and they all have like Botox and like lost 15 pounds and like got a personal trainer and a chef. And like, so it was just funny. Like I was like, that's such a funny name for a song.
Also,
and
I feel like he just writes about like random things. Like,
Yes.
like the fact that that's like what he was like,
it's so
like
funny.
thinking about.
The song Taste Back is so sassy. And I love that for him. Like, he's like, oh, like, you're calling me back now. Like, it was just, and people, the lyrics, because it talks about Paris. Like, if you listen to the song, it literally gives like Belly and Conrad.
Literally.
People are like, oh, he must have finished this summer.
Probably.
Like, watch the finale.
No, totally.
So I love the album as a whole. I did listen to all 3 of the albums like up to Friday in preparation. Okay. My friend Emma was like, I'm doing this. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to do that with you. And I'm really like grappling with my rankings of Harry's albums now because listening back, like Fine Line, that album, like it's just, and they're all different points in my life, you know, like Fine Line came out as I graduated college. Harry's House came out as I moved to Dallas. Yeah. And so it's just, they're all nostalgic for different reasons, but like there's like magic in Fine Line that I forgot about.
Yeah. I still have to watch The Manchester One Night Only on Netflix. I'll probably do that.
I need to watch it too. I want to watch it.
It's so
good. And he sang like from the dining room table, which is freaking insane. Like he doesn't do that anymore. So I'm but Fine Line, like it was literally like right before COVID. It was senior year of college, like December 13th. I know where I was. I was in my apartment. It was funny because like I literally like the last time I was with people for an album release, it was literally like with the girls that I was with this weekend for Fine Line.
Cool.
And I like bought tickets immediately and like seeing that live on Love on Tour, like that will always hold a spot in my head. Like Fine Line, I feel like when I listened to it on the album by itself, I was like, and then I like listened to it in like person, and I was like, oh, this has changed the chemistry of my brain. Like,
yeah.
So it's been such like, I guess I didn't fully expect what the full album would be with like Aperture. Like I truly was like, I don't know. It'll be interesting to
what's
see like
the vibe. Yeah.
Cause it's kind of got that, like he has an artistic side where like some of the stuff from Harry's house was like kind of artistic. I'm trying to remember which was it. Are You Listening Yet has a choir in it, which I love. And I love his little like talking.
Yep.
I love Coming Up Roses, but it's like it's so like romantic, and like being single, it's so tough.
It's
Dance No More literally makes me want to like pop my, and then Pop is just so good. Like
Pop
okay.
is so good. Mm-hmm.
Paint by Numbers also makes me want to cry, but yeah, it's just like, it's so good. It's truly so good.
So good. And then my last thing, I could like go on, but I listened to the Zane Lowe interview too,
I haven't done
which
that yet.
I would recommend. I like almost want to re-listen after listening to the album because I listened to it before I did. But the song, Carla's song, the last one on that album, is about his friend that like the song is all about he watched her listen to a song for the first time. And it's by Simon and Garfunkel, like Bridge Over Troubled Water, like an iconic song, right? That's like a lot of people know, and it's like, but she'd never heard it before. And so he like watched her listen to it and like just like a light in her eyes, like discovering something that's always been there. And so the lyric, "It's all there waiting for you," is like, I don't know. Like, I feel like at this point in my life, like it's so cool to look at life of like all of the things that you just like haven't experienced yet. And that you like,
but it's all there waiting for you. Yeah.
But it's all there waiting for you. Like, instead of being like, oh, I haven't done this yet, of like, oh my gosh, I get to do this at some point in my life, or like I get to discover this, and there's things that you don't even know are coming for you that like, oh my gosh, it's just so cool. And the lyric, "You're like a kid sleeping on a candy bar," like just that visual of like, there's things that are like right under you that are like so sweet, and like you just haven't woken up yet, and like, but you will.
That. Look at you getting like poetic.
Yeah,
no, well,
Josie.
he got poetic. I'm just taking it out of his words. Like he was talking about it.
It resonated.
Yes. And I was like, that is so cool. And for him to finish the album with that song of like, here you go. Like it's all there waiting for you. Like enjoy. Yeah. That's my king right there. That's my artistic king.
Yeah. I love him so much.
I just can't wait for you guys to like see him live, and then like see all the content from like when you see him live. And yeah. I haven't listened through as many times. Like I just haven't had the time to yet, but we did listen to it when we worked out that one day. And I just thought it was like a whole different vibe than like his other stuff. And so I thought that was fun. Like I just was like, this is like fun that it's like not like what he's done in the past, or like how Coco, you're like, there's like a couple songs that maybe like dabbled in the art, like artistic
it's a
realm,
Harry
or
song,
just like,
but it's not like a Harry's House
like
or a Fine Line or a HS1. Like it is
like,
it
was very different. He like did something new. And I felt like it was like, we talked about how like gives like club vibes, not like true club vibes. Like it's got that like every song has the bass and the beat and like, just kind of like vibey. So
yeah, I'm like, get me under some strobe lights.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah. Or you were talking about too, how you felt like maybe he was, like you said, maybe he was like in Berlin while he wrote a lot of it. And like you were just telling me how like Berlin has more of like a club atmosphere. And so like maybe that was some inspiration too. And so I always think it's interesting to like hear where they like pull their inspiration from too. So
song "Dance No More," there's a lyric, you can't tell the difference between the tears and the sweat. And he was like, it was from when he was in a club in Berlin, and he was like, I was just like in the like the music, he was like, it just like came over me, and he was like, and I was like tearing up on the dance floor and like also sweating, and like
I'm so impressed that you know lyrics this well already. Like this is a true fan right here. Like I'm I can't name that. I know American Girls and I know like Aperture, but and like I know the Dance No More, but I'm like I don't know them yet. Like I'm still learning.
I'm having like a fixation. Like I've listened to like it multiple times, obviously, but I also have sat down with the lyrics in front of me for every single song and read through them as I listened to them. Then the Manchester one I listened to with I watched with captions on, so you can like see the lyrics while he's performing them. And then the lyrics that I'm pointing out, he pointed out himself in that Zane Lowe interview.
Yeah.
So it's like,
you know what? You're a scholar, and we're not going to question it.
You've done your research.
But no, I really am like, I'm in it. Like this album, I'm in it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
The sun was
Coco
shining
will
yesterday.
be there soon.
Yeah.
We just got to give her time to recoup from her vacation.
Let
and
me clock in.
Give her a couple days.
Yeah.
It also, they all have to marinate. all albums have to marinate. So
For sure. Okay. Well, any other things about Harry? Congrats, Harry, on your album release.
He's going to be on
We're happy for you.
SNL this weekend, so I'm excited to see
Okay,
that.
tune into that.
that'll be fun. Yeah, congrats and thank you so much for returning to work. We're all grateful.
I love you,
true.
Papa.
Back.
Okay, I feel like our next thing is like another release coming up in October. It is ACOTAR.
Yes.
Is being like extended or like added
No,
to.
finally books 6 and 7 are coming out. Yeah.
Book 6 and 7 are coming out.
Oh,
6,
funny.
7. I can't wait for this. I was just telling Josie tonight, like, I feel like now I need to like reread everything. I don't think that's really truly going to happen. Like the books are just too long, but I think I will watch some like YouTube summaries or some sort of like thing just to jog my memory.
I'm going to watch
But
fan theories, I think, because there's a lot of interesting theories about more, and I really want to watch.
What even like where it left off, and I forgot how much I love these ACOTAR men. Like I saw TikToks of them and I was like, oh, I forgot how much I love them. And like, yes, it was funny. And Tyler was listening to us talk about it tonight and he was like,
he's like,
dragons,
the freaking bad
dragons.
boys.
And I was like, no, fairies.
Yeah,
fairies.
these aren't the dragons, these are the fairies.
So anyways, that was just funny, but I'm very excited. I think I'm a little surprised that they're coming out at like the same junctures. How I understood
think it's
it.
I think it's a similar, it sounds like from what I thought it was a novella similar to this, like the little one.
Yeah.
And then the 5. So I'm curious if it's like another little and then a big one, but
But they're coming out like together, right? Like she made it
one's
sound
October,
like
one's January.
Okay. But within like by the time you finish, yeah.
So I feel like that's why in my head I'm thinking it's a little book then big book, because it's like something to hold you over and then big book. But I don't know.
She said she started writing and it just became bigger than she thought. So she had to split it. Is what she said.
Okay.
So I think either of those make sense. Like
That's
what
crazy.
it could be.
Well, either way, I can't wait. Like
I
great
can't
reading,
wait.
just in time for the fall weather, just in time for MEA weekend. Like, well, it's a little after
so
that, but
true.
like perfect timing for like winter break to hit. Like,
I know people
this is
are
perfect.
saying that like if you need to read Throne of Glass and Crescent City, no,
They're not.
Okay.
There's literally nothing of any of them in Throne of Glass. There's like, if you want to get excited, you should. I think you should read Throne of Glass. Crescent City, I've heard mixed reviews, but no, there's no world crossing in Throne of Glass at all. That Throne of Glass was her first completed series that she ever wrote at like age 18. And then there's like Crescent City has some tie-ins with Asriel, and then there's like a very brief, very, very brief, like there's a vision of a king or like a knight of the high court. It's like a vision of Feyre and Rhysand. They're not even named. And it says like with a mountain with a star over it. So like literally it's a paragraph in one of the books.
Okay, so interesting. Crescent City, I think people, because it's Asriel, and I think these are his books, the ones that are coming out. That's why they said.
Oh, is it Asriel books?
Yeah, aren't we there yet now?
I don't know. Did she confirm?
Oh, I guess I don't
No,
know.
I think this is theory, but like
Yeah, I think
that's
maybe
what
it's
I've been
theory,
hearing
I guess,
too.
but
I think it's either Asriel or Elaine.
Oh, but
I kind of hope it's Asriel.
I don't know if I want them together. I want her with Lucian.
Oh,
Because that's her literal. Isn't that her? That's her literal mate.
It's her mate, but I don't want them together. I don't
my
know
gosh,
why.
this is
Bad
like bringing
vibes.
everything
I
up.
want the guy from the fire court, the red hair, that
I
like
cannot remember who that is.
Eris, Eris, and he was
Okay,
the
yeah.
one like
Oh,
his brothers
yes.
like stapled the thing
Yes.
to more.
Yeah. Oh,
I want his redemption arc, and I think it's there, but I feel like he might get killed, and we need more people to get killed. Honestly, I think Amryn should have been killed. I have so
Kill
many
them
thoughts.
all.
Like, yeah, truly.
I think I need to watch.
Maybe we
like,
need to do
seriously,
like a whole episode on like ACOTAR recap
That'd be
series.
we should. When
Like,
it
We're
comes
not going to be
out?
talking about the smut. Like, just disclaimer.
no,
we're
but
not
just
talking about that.
I mean, there's tons of smut, but like also there's so much world building that like
There
it
is.
is. I felt like there was.
What?
I was gonna say
Throne
there
of
might
Glass
be.
is progressively less. Like,
I
and
thought
it's
there was
really
gonna
good.
be less. I was gonna say there's less smut than in Fourth Wing, but I'm like, no, I guess
No.
not, because these books are so long
Silver Flame was insane.
that like,
I was reading that in Oregon camping next to you
Together,
guys.
yeah, like
yeah,
so
yeah.
funny.
Well, they're just like animals, so it's like so feral.
there.
Okay, enough on the smut.
yeah.
Well, unless you're adding.
Well, no. I'm not adding to that. I'm just saying, saying like, I think I need to watch like seriously like 20-minute YouTube videos on like every book because I don't think I'm going to be able to reread them.
No,
all.
I'm not
Like,
rereading them. I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I don't think you need to read Crescent City. Unless she said it in that interview, I have to go listen to her interview and call her daddy yet. But I feel like she would. Some of them are crossover, like literally nothing in Throne of Glass. There is a crossover to Crescent City, which is technically present day.
Okay.
And it's still a building series, but I think you're fine.
Okay.
Perfect.
So yeah, I might have to.
If you're like eager for October and you really want to like read her work, then read the other books. But
And I will read them at some point, but I just like, I'm finishing Harry Potter. Like I'm in a different world right now. And then I want a little bit of a break from fantasy now that I know that this is coming out. And I'm gonna like lock in.
That's what I think was hard for me with Fourth Wing was that I did ACOTAR first. And so a lot of the words, because it's coming from similar like Gaelic like origins, they're confusing. So like Valeris in one book could mean something else, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, do give yourself some time. Totally.
Also, everyone on the Call Her Daddy interview was like, Sarah J. Maas is a baddie, and like
She's
I think
so
people
cute.
like just didn't realize what she looks like, and I'm like, yeah, everyone. Was
I
just
didn't
talking
either.
about-
Yeah, she was
And
like
people are like,
stunning.
she
I
is
think
so
people think
pretty.
of Rebecca
Like-
Yarros, who's like a little bit like quirky.
Yeah, she. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be. And,
so then
like
they're
everyone
like-
saw Sarah J. Maas and they were like, she's stunning.
I
Like
do.
she's slain.
Yeah, no, I have like an idea of like an author that's writing my books and like
I don't
they're
think-
holed up
yeah.
in a dark room and like
Untouched by a man, and they're
No,
like
literally.
writing their fantasies of being touched by Batman.
because what else would make sense?
No,
you know?
right. Yeah.
Okay. Love.
What
Okay.
was the other pop culture we have? Like
Last piece is okay. It'll be quick.
Yeah.
It's Rob Roush bought Mora her Birkin bag, and
Yes.
I don't know, Josie, if you like knew the thing behind it, but like when he like deceived her in the very end of the game, I think afterwards she was like, "You owe me," and he was like, "What do you want? Like name your price," and she was like, "I want a Birkin bag."
And then Lisa Rinna at the reunion was like, "Are you getting her Birkin bag? Like, put the pressure on."
Yeah.
And so Rob went and did that with Jake Shane.
So,
They
like,
went to like this.
Jake Shane. Yeah, Rob and Mora had like an outing, and the three of them went, and like I think Lisa Rinna also did the like some research on which one he should get her. But so there's like
Mora told her exactly because it was like a Hermes
she, like, knew.
Birkin bag. Like
it was a $21,000 bag, and yeah, I just thought the photos of it were like so iconic, and she's like coming out of the store, and she's just like toting around her little bag.
Yep.
And honestly, like I'm revisiting the like chemistry thing because like when Coco watched it, you were like, oh my god, they had so much chemistry. I feel like I just like didn't like. I was like they were for sure like flirty, but I wasn't like so like shipping him. I feel like I'm like they have more chemistry off the show now than they like. I'm seeing so much of them, and I'm like date, even though he has like a girlfriend apparently.
It's
but
2
I'm
months.
like,
It's not that
now
big a
I
deal.
want them to be together. Like I'm like you bought her a Birkin bag. You're committed for life. Like
yeah.
Yeah.
end up
I'm
together.
obsessed. Yeah.
But so I just thought that was really cute, and they're like doing interviews and all this stuff, and like she has her bag out, and I'm like I'm just pumped for Mora. Like
I
so
want to
glad you got
feel like
a designer bag out of the deceiving
should.
end. So like
I love
pop
it.
off girly. So
Cute.
that's that on that. But any other things before we do our praises?
No.
Do you guys know your praises this week?
I do. I don't know if this is the one that people like or not, but daylight savings, I am praising it because having a son up after 6 p.m. and being able to take Hank to the dog park and like enjoy, like spring is coming. Like I do love daylight savings. It can mess with your sleep for a little bit, but overall, like I'm leaving work with the sun up. Like I forgot that this was a thing that we did. Like Cynthia Erivo. I didn't know we were doing that or whatever
Right.
it was.
That's true. I feel like
so
you're
yeah.
reframing it in like a very positive way because people hate that one because you like lose sleep. So people are like, I'm
Yeah.
tired. But it is like the outcome is like longer days and like spring
Yeah.
weather.
And like the workout classes I do in the morning, by the time I'm done with them, I'm leaving and they're bright. So it's like I go in there dark and then I leave and their lights light out and then I leave work with light. So I personally love it. So yeah, praise for that.
Praise
Amazing.
for that.
Yesterday, I think it was like a beautiful sunny day in Minneapolis. And I got coffee after work with somebody from my church that is just like, she works there, and a lot of my friends have like met with her before and stuff like that. And we just like got coffee and chatted, and it was so fun. Like it was just, I love like meeting new people, and also just like she's very wise, and it was just cool to like share stories and like hear about her life and her path. And it was just so fun. Like I just loved it. And yeah, we got to sit outside and had a meal. It was at one of my favorite coffee shops. And so it was just a good day. And then I went on a walk because it was like sunny and yeah, it wasn't dark at 2 p.m. So, and I then drove up to Aaron's and the sun was shining and I was listening to American Girls by Harry Styles. And I was like, I am coming back to life today.
Yep.
So praise.
I love that feeling.
Praise.
My praise, I think maybe I have like kind of two, but I feel like what you guys both said about the spring weather, like I've just been out walking every night and like just soaking in, even if it's not super sunny, but it's like the weather has felt warmer and like that's just giving me life too. And then I think maybe for my cousins, because I spent like a girls' night with them and then I forgot to say I spent like the whole day Sunday with them too.
Cute.
And it's just like really sweet to have cousins that I'm like so close with and I feel like we get to just like do life together. I feel like that's just really special and like I'm just grateful for them and like
And they're our top influencers. They influence our top influencers.
Yeah. We love them.
Yes, we love them. So I think just grateful for like the time I got to spend with them this last week.
Fun.
So all right. Well, thanks for tuning in. You can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at 3ps.podcast and on YouTube. So like, subscribe, comment, give us feedback.
Bell. Yeah, like
I don't know. Tell us your thoughts from this last year and just like what you want to see more of. Like, I feel like we get some of it, but like not enough. I truly think it's just so fun to get the feedback and like no idea is dumb. We actually like just this past week, I feel like we weren't even advertising that. We just like really love that. And we had like 2 or 3 people just like slide in our DMs with some ideas and it's so cute and fun. So
yeah, we love it.
I'm like, tell us what you think.
Yeah. Yep. And thanks for being here.
Yeah. Thanks for following us for a whole year now.
Happy birthday to the community.
Yes.
HBDP Potters.
All right. We love you.
Y'all.
Bye.
See you next week. Bye.